Hello, so I'm not wearing my mic now, but I just wanted to talk about this anyway. So I've written down a few things here that I wanted to talk about. So these are going to be shows I haven't watched, but I've seen like clips of them. Like I've seen clips of the shows that I'm going to be talking about, and I've also seen like basically the entire show without really watching the entire show, if that makes any sense. Like I've watched clips of the show, and it basically has shown everything from a lot of these shows. Like some of them I've only seen random clips of, so I haven't actually watched the show, and then some of them I've watched basically the entire show through clips, you know. But they're all ones I can't react to, but they're ones that I've wanted to be like I want to talk about because I actually like the shows. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go through them in like the kind of orders that I've put them in. So Thai BLs I'll go for first. So Gelboys, it's literally just finished, right? Like episode 7 is like the finale episode. So I haven't watched episode 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I don't even know which. The first scene I ever saw of that show was when Babin was crying because I think he confessed through like a video, like not a video, a call, and then it was like a voicemail, and then he deleted the voicemails, right, or something like that. Like he confessed anyway to the guy. What's his name? Four mode or fourth mode. I've forgotten his name, but it's got like a 4 in it, hasn't it? Like the actual number 4 or something like that. So anyway, but that guy, yeah. So I've essentially watched episode 6 and 7, which is so weird. I don't know why I've done that, but like I've watched, because I had no idea what was really going on. So I watched so many clips of people telling me, you know, like me trying to work out who liked who and stuff like that, because I didn't know any of their names or anything. And I freaking love Leon. And you can really actually, there's another guy, and obviously the guy who plays Babin, you can tell that he is oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god. Oh, I should have written it down. I know. I saw him so many times, like in the last, like I think in like 2018 or whenever it was. Like I've seen him since then. You know, like I've seen him for so many years, and I've forgotten his name now. Jailer? Is that his name? Oh my god. But anyway, he's his younger brother, right? Like Jailer is his older brother. But he is so, like, you can tell that they are brothers. Like you can really see it in their in their faces, for real. You can see it in his face that is his brother. Anyway, my whole point is these 4 guys are amazing actors, for real. But like there's so many things that are disconnected for me, because obviously I haven't watched the show fully, so I don't actually know really what's going on. But I know, like, there's a girl who comes into it called Paper, right? She, like, her real name's Paper, but I think in it I forgot what she's called in the actual thing, but like I think so the guy, like the main guy or whatever, he is like the one with the 4 in it, 4 mod or whatever. He must be bi then, because he obviously kisses her and stuff. But I think he does so many wrong things in that show. It's kind of hard to root for a lot of these people. But then again, it's just like, who do you root for when they're all kind of messing up, you know? Like I think a lot of people after like episode 4 were like rooting for Babin, right? They only cared about him or whatever. But then you kind of see, like, by the end of it, you kind of are a bit like, so you're kind of a bit annoyed at him because he's hurting Bua by then, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like I didn't go through the roller coaster of emotions for each episode because I already know who ends up with who. But like, you know, I kind of, I guess, skipped through the entire thing. But I mean, I didn't mean to do it. I only just found it when they released episode 6. So I didn't really, like, I didn't mean to only just, because I found the episode, like episode 4, you know, the clip of where, like I think it's episode 4. I don't even know which episode it actually is, but because I only found that episode on TikTok, you know, like that part of the episode or whatever episode it was. But it was just that part where he was just saying, you know, he was just crying on the phone and whatever, or he was just crying. I don't even know what he was doing. Like he looked like he was in a stairwell or something, but I think he was looking at them. You know, I think he was looking at Chien and fourth mode, whatever. My God, I need to learn how to say his name. Anyway, so yeah, so I already knew like Bua, and I mean I don't even know because I haven't watched the actual full episode 7. I only watched like random parts of it. So I only know that definitely Bua and Babin are a couple, which is so cute because they were honestly the only two that I liked. I think, like from the last 2 episodes, for real, they're the only two that I liked. Whereas I did watch a lot of the parts where, like, you know, Chian, like, it seemed like, so what I'm gonna pick up on, right, it looks like, so Babin liked his best friend, right? He liked Formod, or whatever his name is, bro. I can't even I'm just gonna keep calling him Formod, I don't know. And then they're all amazing actors, by the way. I don't dislike any of them as actors. It's just the actual characters, I don't really know them, so it's pretty difficult. But anyway, so he likes him, and then that guy Formod likes Chian, right? And then Chian likes his best friend, Leon's character, oh my god, Bua, right? And then Bua, I don't know who Bua liked. I don't think he liked anybody. I mean, it didn't seem like he liked anyone from what I could tell, because I don't know what, because obviously I've literally just, I've been trying to say, I don't know if I actually said it, but I've been trying to say, I watched so many clips of people explaining it, like explaining the different relationships and stuff, so I don't know who he actually liked. But then he obviously likes Babin by the end. Like, I don't know when he gets a crush on Babin, but like Babin is always there when he was crying, you know, at one point. I don't know when that started, but he was just always there by the end. So obviously they fell for each other, kind of. Well, he fell for Babin first, but Babin obviously cared about him. Like, they kiss in episode 6. So, you know. I am happy with the scenes we got of Babin and Bua, though, in episode 7, especially because I watched all the parts. I watched literally every single part of that episode 7, like all their scenes. I watched all of them. The only ones I didn't see were Chian's, and I didn't watch either of their scenes, but I watched Chian talking to Bua, you know, like Bua apologising to him and stuff like that, so that was a good thing. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. And then I think what happened was Chian ended his friendship with Bua. I think also Formod ended his friendship with Babin, that's what it seems like. And then I don't know if they got back as friends at some point, or if it was near the end when they got back as friends. I don't really know where the friendship came back, but they left their friendships, I guess. And I think that's when Bua and Babin kind of became together. Like, not really, but like they came together because they were both hurting, you know. Which I think a lot of people liked. But I've actually seen more of them reacting to the show than like random clips of them reacting to the show rather than the actual show. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've watched more clips of them just sitting and crying to the show, or like annoyed at the show and stuff. It's kind of funny. And I watched the last like reaction clip I saw was Leon and, oh my god, what's his name? I know it's like 2 letters, right? PJ? No, it can't be that. Anyway, his name. I need to remember his name. But the guy who is Jayla's brother, the guy who plays Babin anyway, he, like their reaction to when Babin like confesses to Bua, you know, that he wants to like date him as well. You know, can you date me, and or can we date, or whatever he says. Anyway, that was really cute though. That whole confession was cute. I do wish he kind of apologised to him. Like, I wish he kind of apologised to Bua, but still. Also, I loved the Blackpink stuff, you know. Also, I think one of the other clips I did definitely see was when Babin like is completely like obsessed with Blackpink, right? But he left the concert, right? He left like Bua at the concert and went to, I think that's when he started crying, right? So he left to like stop confessing to Chian, but then he just ended up like watching them together instead of actually being able to confess himself as well, because obviously he deletes the message. So that was crazy. Anyway. So yeah, Gelboys is finished. I won't be able to react to it, obviously. As I say, these are all series that I won't be able to react to, even if I haven't fully watched them all. I won't be able to react to them because they're just nowhere. Like, I can't react to them fully because the only place I can watch them on is my phone, and that means, you know, I can't record on my phone if I'm watching it from my phone. So yeah, so that's the only like problem. But yeah, the next show is Top Form. Now that one's literally just started. I think it's only got 2 episodes out right now, but one of them is out on YouTube, which is great because I've been able to watch, I've watched so many clips of it. I haven't watched, like, I freaking love Smart, and oh my god, I've forgotten what his name is, the other guy. Anyway, Smart is so amazing. Like, I freaking wanted the other show to come back with him, for him and like you know, like Fia and Leo. Anyway, I wanted like their side couples show, you know. Oh my god, what were they called? Leon and Pob, right? Yeah, because Leo was the other guy. Yeah, Leon and Pob. Like, I really wanted them to finally get a show, you know, but they never did, so that was completely annoying. Like, they never even met in the special episode that those guys had, which was so irritating. But yeah, anyway, so I really wanted at least to see him again, you know, Smart. Because I think they had a movie, didn't they? At some point, they had like a movie with like 3 or 4 main characters or something. But I don't remember seeing anyone actually watch it. So I could never actually see it because, you know, I don't know where it went. Like, I don't know if it was only in Thailand or whatever, but we never really got it unless it's just somewhere hiding. But yeah, I never got to see it anyway. So I'm very interested to see if this show is going to be really good, because obviously, like, the difference between these 2 shows is like Gelboys is finished, whereas Top Form is only just starting. So I've watched the trailer, like, I've seen, you know, what could happen, what will happen, whatever. Like, I've even stopped, like, there's a part where they first meet, I think, and like the guy is like Smart's character is like on the floor, like, I don't know if he's trying to pick something up. I think it's like a packet of mints or something. He's trying to pick it up, and then the guy stands on it, I think. I don't know. I can't really remember, but, and then there's like a scene where they show like loads of clips, you know. It shows like loads of different things. Anyway, so I paused it on literally every single scene to see what was going on. Bruh, I even slowed it down to see everything, bruh. It was crazy. Like, I tried to see everything for real. So that was crazy. But yeah, I'm very excited for that because Smart is honestly one of my favourites, and he, I do wish it could have been with, you know, actually, I don't even know, because like, I actually love Smart as well with his hair and everything, and these 2 both are gorgeous for real. Like, I forgot what the other show was called that the other guy was in. Was it called like Heart? It was the one where the guy changed, like, the other guy changed actors, right? He was like somebody else at first, and then he like switched bodies because he died or something. I think he like came back to life as somebody else, but I don't really remember. But I think it was like called Heart something Heart, I don't know. But like, it was a crazy freaking show. From what I remembered of it, like the scenes I remember of that show were crazy as hell, bruh. But he was so adorable in that show. Like, he is so freaking gorgeous, that man. And it's gonna be great to see him in here with Smart, like, for real. Like, I can't wait to see random clips of this show, because obviously I won't be able to watch it all because it'll be like on whatever it's on, WeTV or whatever. I'm assuming they won't place it on YouTube. They'll probably only do episode 1 on there because they've already got episode 2 out and it's not on YouTube already, so there's only random clips of episode 2, so I'm assuming I'll have to see it from people that upload it onto Twitter or wherever they're gonna do that. But it's gonna be so good to see them anyway. So yeah, if anybody actually does want me to, like, because obviously it'll be on my Twitter, like, if I'm saying anything about any of these shows, it'll be on my Twitter, so if you want to know, like, what I'm talking about and stuff, it'll be on there. But my name on there is Megan Wall 15, I think. I could be wrong, I don't remember, actually. I think that is the name of it, though. But yeah, if you look for me, it'll be a picture of Boone. So he had, like, I think he has, like, a bun. Or not a bun, but, like, he got his hair up and stuff. So if you see it, that picture, then it'll be me. And then, so the next ones I'll be going for is Korean BLs. So there's secret relationship, right, bruh, that show is a freaking mess. Like, I know it's 8 episodes, right? It's finished now. That show was absolutely insane. Like, I still can't believe that show was real. Because, bruh. And also, the guy who plays Jamin, right? He was literally in a show with, oh my god, what's that guy's name? He was in All of Us Are Dead. The guy who plays Solomon. That's his real name, right? Solomon. But he was in a show with him where Solomon was like, I don't know what they were actually doing because I've only seen this one scene in the show, but like he literally says like, come and sit with me and pats his knee and stuff, and then the other guy tries to like run away. So it's kind of funny how he goes from that to being in an actual BL. But the funniest part to me, actually, like ignoring the fact that a lot of these guys are kind of giant red flags, probably black flags, like the worst of the worst, Jamin is like the only one who never actually got to kiss Down, right? Because he tries to force it, right? But I think in the scene where he's like trying to kiss him and stuff, like Down is like really trying to get away, you know, he's like really physically like not letting him, but he keeps trying to like kiss his neck and everything, but I don't think he ever actually got to kiss his like lips, which is crazy because like Sohyun like definitely did, and I wonder if it's because he is like his first love, right? So even though he doesn't love him now and he is scared of him now, he's still also in a tiny bit of his mind maybe he did still care about him, like Dowlin, I mean, because obviously like you wouldn't in theory let him kiss you if that's the case. But I also know that people were saying about it, but like in like the manga or whatever it's called, novel, whatever it is, like he is his first time, right? So Sohyun is like Down's first time, so that's kind of iffy as well, because like that's obviously a forced thing rather than like a thing that he actually wanted, right? Because it's kind of, I mean, that's kind of a mess. So I mean, it's the exact same scene, but we just didn't get to see that specific thing, but we know that that is definitely what happened. So that's very iffy. That's very, I don't like that for sure. But it shows that Sohyun and Jamin are complete idiots. I mean, Jamin is the worst of the worst, to be honest, though, because he does so many freaking crazy ass shit. Like, he is deranged as hell, for real. Like, honestly, these guys acted as hell. They really did. They acted crazy. I mean, wow. It was actually insane. And none of these guys are my age, actually, because 2 of them are older than me, and then 2 of them are younger than me. So that's crazy. Like, the fact that Soohyun's actor is like 2003, I think. He's so freaking young, bruh. He's younger than my brother. It's actually kind of crazy. And he acted so well. Like, I think this is his first show, right? And he acted freaking well. Like, also I've seen so many clips of like the behind the scenes, and they're just always flirting and just always cute. All these guys. It's just crazy, bro. It's actually insane. But yeah, from the start of like seeing any of these clips, like I always wanted Songhyun, right? Songhyun, like I wanted him to win. Well, I don't know if it's called winning because like he was technically the only green flag out of everybody, but like obviously he was the one that was gonna get Dion, my god. He was obviously the only one that was gonna actually love him. So the other 2 were just obsessed with him rather than anything else. But I do like the fact that Suya, oh my god, these names. Soohyun actually does get his like kind of thing at the end, right? Because he apologizes to Diane, which is good, and he ends up not even wanting to really touch him, right? Like when he gives back the drive thing that he has, he doesn't even want to touch his hand. That's how much he regrets what he's done. Like he actually really is repenting essentially, which is good because he was definitely awful. But then there's the other thing where Dahyun, I mean, why do I keep saying Dahyun? Daewon, yeah, he, like, oh my god, these guys are so messy. But anyway, I loved the actual, I love the fact that Dawn didn't say anything, you know, when Soyeon, like, talked, he didn't say anything after. Like, he just, like, left him or whatever. Like, that's what needed to happen, honestly. Because he didn't deserve anything after that, you know? He needed to leave. And then Sungyeon, like, the fact that he was the only good one, like, it was kind of enemies to lovers anyway, wasn't it? Because, like, they, like, ran into each other or whatever it was at the start, and then they didn't like each other at first, and then Sungyeon, like, fell for him. So it's kind of funny. It's crazy how much of a pull he has, like a pull that Daewon has to get all these guys. But it's crazy anyway. Also, I didn't even realise that he had a sister until so far into me watching this show, because like I've only seen it through clips, so I haven't actually seen the full thing, so it's kind of crazy. But like, you know, they never really showed her in the clips that I'd seen, so I never even knew that he had a sister until not long ago. So I don't know when she actually was shown, if she was shown straight away, but obviously they just don't show the clips of her, so I would have never known. Anyway, no, the actors in this show were just amazing, for real. I remember before the show even started, I kept seeing all the, like, teaser parts of it, like, you know, in just shorts. It was always... But the only one that ever, like, they showed the most was Soohyun, and people seemed to really want him to be, like, shipped, you know, with Daewon the most. So I don't know if people like Soohyun in the, like, novel or whatever it's called, because that's kind of worrying, because he is definitely, like, not it, you know what I mean? Like, he is not it. Like, at first, obviously, he actually seemed to care about Daewon, but then by the time, like, Jaemin did all that shit to him, made him leave and everything, it's just a mess. And the fact that Jaemin's revenge kind of thing on Soohyun, because Soohyun was so dumb to actually agree to that plan, the whole, like, thing that Jaemin still has over him is the fact that, like, Jaemin knows that Daewon actually did like Soohyun, like, at the start, and that's why he did all that stuff, but then Soohyun didn't, still doesn't know that, you know what I mean? Like, Daewon's never gonna tell him that, because that would give him hope, or courage, or whatever. He'd be way too scared to tell him that. But, yeah, Daewon definitely doesn't like him anymore. I mean, that's crazy. I would never go for him, for real. I mean, they're all gorgeous as well. That's why it's so irritating for some people, I think, because, like, when they are a gorgeous, like, villain, you want the villain anyway. But then that's not the whole point. The point is, even if they are a gorgeous villain, you should still hate them because they are a villain, you know what I mean? Like, anyway. But yeah, at least Soohyun actually changes a bit. I still would never get with him, but, like, he is, you know, at least he's changing. He can leave and try and join the circus or whatever. Jaemin definitely needs prison and psychiatric help, because he literally tried to, like, he hurt himself just to keep Daewon there. Why do I keep saying his name like that? Anyway, yeah, that's a great show though. That was a freaking great show for acting and everything, and the fact that, what's his name? Junseo, right? Junseo? I've forgotten anyway, but, like, he is from Way, I think, right? The Daewon's character anyway. He is like an idol, right? He is an actual idol, so a lot of people weren't expecting him to have any kiss scenes, but he has like 1,000 of them. I think he has at least 3. I don't even know. But, like, it was crazy. Like, that series was insane, but it was so good, like, honestly. How many? So that's already... So there's 2 really good series that have just finished, right? Gelboys and Secret Relationship. And then Top Form is just starting, and I think it'll be really good too. So this is, like, the era of really good shows. And obviously there's still shows that I'm watching right now that are really good too. Like, obviously Tempo just finished, and Perfect Tin Liners is just going to be finishing in, like, 3 weeks. There's so many good shows happening right now. FC Soldout, which I haven't watched any of really. I just kind of saw the main 2 in random clips, and then I saw, like, I think there's one couple that's from that vlog thing, you know, where they're like, they pretend like they're acting and stuff. I mean, they pretend that it isn't acting. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, it looks like a vlog thing, but they're just, like, acting as it's a vlog, if that makes sense. So they're, like, I think their real names are the ones they use, but it's like not them, essentially. Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyway, there's one of the couples that's in there is in this show, you know, so that's very interesting to me. I think they're like a really side couple, but like they're still in it and people really like them. And then the main couple is like a fan and a fanboy. Not a fan and a fanboy, what the hell? A fanboy and like an idol or whatever. And then the other guy is like the other two, like there's another side couple, and it's like one of the guys was like looking at him like working out, like he was like doing push-ups and stuff on the floor with his shirt off, and like he was checking him out. I don't think I've seen many scenes of that couple, but like maybe just one more. But yeah, they were really cute. I don't have much to say on that show, just because they don't show a lot of the clips. Like all the clips I've seen are basically the same clip over and over again, so I wish people would show more clips of that, because like I do actually like the idea of that show. But yeah, anyway, but they're cute anyway. I think it's ended now as well, I'm pretty sure it has. But yeah, I need to see more of it, because honestly it was cute and I really wanted that side couple to be a thing, but I don't think they ever actually became a thing, but I don't know. And then the next one is Checkered Shirt. So obviously these are from the Korean BLs. Checkered Shirt, I think it's just a YouTube series thing, but it's also like, if you want to watch like the uncensored version of it, you have to like become a member of that channel or whatever. I think that's what it is. But otherwise it's the IQI thing as well. IQIYI. But either way, I've seen the guy who's in it, like there's one guy who's like in all of these types of YouTube ones, and he's just in this one as well, and it's honestly crazy. He's got chemistry with all these people, like all these guys. I think the other one was like called like the director. No, it can't have been. I've forgotten what the other one's name was, but anyway, if you look up Checkered Shirt, you'll see the BL parts of it. I mean, it's all BL, but like you'll see the clips of it anyway. You'll see parts of it. But I don't think a lot of people have been watching it, because I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it, but it's really cute. Like, it is cute. I think the other guy, so there's one guy, the guy that I know from all the other shows, he like works at a bar and stuff, and the other guy seems to really like him. Like they kind of, I don't know if they sleep together or if they just kiss, but like they kiss each other, and then he kind of becomes obsessed with seeing him. Like not obsessed as in like Jaemin or Soohyun, but like he's just like he actually likes him, you know, so he wants to keep seeing him. So I think he just misses like the girl dates that he has with his friend, because I just don't think he wants to tell his friend though that he likes this guy, because I don't know if he thinks that the guy will be a homophobic or what. But I mean, I'd be worried too, just in case, because this guy seems to really want you to keep going on dates with girls with him. So anyway, but so far I don't know what's going to happen with the show, because I don't know how many episodes there are, but I do like the premise of it so far. I am excited to keep watching it and seeing like what goes on, like what is going to happen, because you can watch like the whole episode. It's just like the part that you can't watch is like if they go further with kissing, I think. It just like cuts off sometimes, so you can't really watch those parts, but they are very cute. They are a very cute couple. They are. So anyway, so yeah, that's the next one. And then Korean dramas, When Life Gives You Tangerines. Now this freaking show, this will be the first show I ever watch that has IU and Park Bogum in. Like, I've never watched a show of IU's and I've never watched a show of Park Bogum's. I really want to watch this show, but I also want to watch it, like I want to react to it, because I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix, so I should, you know, I want to react to it, so I'm trying to not spoil myself on any of the clips really. Like I've seen a few, and it's only because like they keep showing up for me, so sometimes they just end up being there and then I just see them, you know, but I don't mean to. Like as soon as I see that it's a clip from that, I always turn it over, but you know, sometimes I just don't know because it's not IU or Bogum. But I know two of the guys in it who, one of them was in It's Okay Not to Be Okay, and then the other one was in Extraordinary Attorney Woo. So as like a really terrible prosecutor or whatever he is, attorney maybe, I don't know, whatever he was, but he was a terrible freaking one. He was always like hanging upside down kind of on like an exercise thing. If you remember that guy though from that show, you'll know who I'm on about. But he's like, I think he's like he's the guy that IU has to kind of marry, but I don't think he actually marries her in the end, but I don't know. Or she doesn't marry him, I think, because obviously she's going to end up with Park Bo-gum's character. But yeah, so there's random scenes I've seen of this show. Like I basically watched the entire episode 1, but from clips, I think. I mean, I assume it's episode 1, but because it was kind of when episode 1 to 4 had come out. So, and I know that they're doing it where they upload like episode 1 to 4, and then 5 to 8, and then 9 to 12, right? And then probably 13 to 16. So it's gonna be 16 episodes, I'm pretty sure. But it's like in the seasons, right? So I think I would love to watch this after Heart Killers, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see. But it's like, I also want to be able to watch it when everybody else does at the same time. But I can't watch it right now. Like, I can't do any reactions to it because there's too many things coming out all at once. So yeah, that's the only issue. Like, my main issue is just the fact that I want to watch it already. So yeah, but it'll be like, I kind of want my first reactions to some actors to be like actually recorded. Like the guy who is IU's boyfriend, right, in real life, Jong-suk. Like, I've never seen any shows that he's been in, but I know he's in Big Mouth, and I know he's in, oh my god, what's that other show called? I've written it down actually because I wanted to talk about all the actors that I've never seen before. What's the show called? It is Jong-suk. Oh, I didn't write it down. What a fucking bitch. Anyway. I should have written it down, but anyway, oh no, it's called W, isn't it? That's what it's called. It's called W. Like, I've never seen either of those shows, but I remember seeing W. Like, I remember seeing W when I first started getting into K-dramas. Like, I saw like the picture of that show, but I never ended up watching that drama. Like, I don't know why I never watched it. I think just the picture of it never interested me. Like, the kind of, it looked like it was like a magical one, and I didn't really care for that. But I think it would have been so interesting if I watched it back then, because then I would have been able to see his acting. But yeah, I think the only time I ever saw him was when I watched that one show where he was like a cameo in it, and that show was what's it called? Weightlifting Fairy. Like that show. He was like a cameo in that as like just a handsome like senior, I think, for Bokdu, right? So I think that's the only thing he really did in that show. But I think he was friends with somebody. I can't really remember, and that's why he was in the show. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, I really definitely want to watch When Life Gives You Tangerines. I just think it'd be so cool. And then the next thing is Taiwanese BLs. Now there's only one, but it's called See Your Love. Now, I freaking watched this, and I mean, it's finished now, but I freaking watched this through random ass clips as well. As I say, all of these will be random clips that I'll watch them through, apart from When Life Gives You Tangerines. But this show was so cute. Like, I actually can't believe that this show was a real thing. Bro, this show was so adorable. Like, I absolutely loved the fact that, like, he learned sign language for him, right? Like, he learned his language. That's what he calls it. Like, it's his language, right? And it's so cute. And honestly, I never thought about it, but like, if you are far away from that person and you can still see like their hands, and you can still see like if you're across the road and stuff, you can still communicate. You don't have to shout, because you can communicate with your hands, you know? That's honestly so cool. That's honestly such a cool like thing that they brought up in that drama as well, because like, I never thought of it that way, that you could do that. But it's honestly so cute. Like, it's their own like kind of zone that they're in. so adorable. Anyway, I loved that show. I know the guy, oh my god, what's his name? I think he's called Nat or something, right? The villain in that show. But he is like, he's like only villains now. I think he's been a villain in 2 different shows so far, because like he doesn't have that partner that he had in the other show, because like he said that he had a girlfriend, and then like not the guy who plays the villain, but like the other guy, he said he had a girlfriend and then everyone turned on him. So he's got like no partner now, you know, so he's always just going to be a villain if that keeps going. But I kind of want him to be in different things, because he was such a good, like, he had such a good pairing with that guy. It just kind of sucks that he can't be with him anymore because of what he said, but people just need to grow up, to be honest, though, because he should be able to have a partner, you know. I wonder if they would have had that kind of same thing if it was like a guy that he was dating, but because it was a girl, he was just like hated straight away. But anyway, yeah, See Your Love was so good though. Like the entire storyline as well was amazing. Like I just think they were so adorable, and the fact that he didn't know that he was deaf until so late. Like I don't know if it took like the whole episode for him to find out, or if it took him like 2 episodes to find out, but you know, it took him so long to figure out that he was deaf, because he didn't, obviously he couldn't tell him at first. But definitely like when they were in that tunnel and stuff, like he didn't know that he was deaf because he kept talking to him, and then he just put his hand over his mouth to shut him up because he knew he was talking still. That was so funny though. No, that was a really good show. I actually really did like that. Like, I don't even know how to explain the feelings I had of that show, because honestly, like, if you haven't watched it, you just need to watch it. Like I don't even want to spoil anything for it, because it's honestly so good. Like, all of these shows were amazing, to be honest. All the ones that I watched, you know, a lot of the parts are, like, but honestly, yeah, I really want to watch the When Life Is You Tangerines one, because it just, like, it makes me feel, you know, a certain way, and also, like, so many people have been, like, making reactions to that show, and they love Park Bo-gum and they love IU, and I'm just like, I want to watch it, because, like, if you love them that much, like, they must be good actors, you know what I mean? Like, I never even thought about it, but there's one show that I did actually see IU in, and it's where she was, like, wearing a fat suit, and Woo Young from a group, what group was he in? 2 p.m? I don't know, I can't even remember, but whatever group he was in, there were a lot of, like, idols in that show anyway. I don't know if it was, like, called Dream High or something, but, like, she was, like, I don't know if she was the main person in it, or if she was, like, the second girl in it, but she was, like, that was probably the first time I'd seen her, and I didn't watch the show, but I watched, like, random clips of that show, and I think Woo Hyun's character was supposed to like her, or Woo Hyun. I don't know if it's Woo Hyun, or Woo Young, but either way, his character anyway, but I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. If it isn't Dream High, then whatever it's called. But yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, I definitely want to watch that show. So anyway, I just thought I'd say about stuff that I have watched that, you know, people won't know about, because obviously I can't make reactions to it. But yeah, as I say, like, I'll be posting, like, more random things on Twitter as well. So if you want to know any of my things that, you know, I've been talking about, just, like, go to Twitter, and I'll most likely be, like, either reposting stuff or, like, posting my own shit, you know. So definitely go there, because sometimes I'll post about, like, perfect 10-liners as well, and sometimes I'll post my own ideas about stuff. Like, I've already came up with my ideas of perfect 10-liners, like, the next part of what will happen. Like, I don't think tour will be an issue for perfect 10-liners. I think the issue is going to be that Pfeiffer is going to, like, confess his feelings on the stage, and then Wine's going to run away, and then Pfeiffer's going to get sad, and Wine's going to, like, cry and, like, go back to him on the rooftop in the dark, because I know that I've seen that clip, you know, of, like, the like, what do you call it, like the preview. I already know that the preview, I already kind of know what the preview says. Sometimes it's really difficult to stay away from like spoilers for next things, because I saw it all over the place on Twitter when that episode came out, but so annoying. But yeah, people kept talking about it, so I know there was a comment on YouTube that was trying to be nice and not talk about like the actual preview, but obviously that didn't I mean, I really appreciate that that person like deleted their comment and like, you know, put, or like not deleted it but like edited it and stuff, so that they took out like the spoiler stuff. But you know, I definitely have to say like other people didn't do the same thing, so not in the comments but like in Twitter, so you know, I got spoiled anyway. But I shouldn't have gone to Twitter, so that's my own mistake. But you know, oh well. I might just end up watching the previews for the next ones, we'll see. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's a 40-minute video, bruh. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. So if there's any other shows that I watch that I can't, because it'll be all ones that I can't, like, I'm not going to be paying for, that I'll be watching on things like this. So if they're on Netflix, I'll most likely be able to watch them, so I won't fully watch them. But if they're just like on things that I can't physically pay for, you know, like IQIYI or whatever, you know, if they're on things like that, then I'm not going to be paying for it. So, you know, they're just shows that I won't be able to, because like, I can't screen record the IQIYI thing on my phone. I've already tried, because I tried to watch Middleman's Love as well when that came out, for the Tonga scenes essentially. But yeah, I never got to watch that, because like I watched the actual show but I couldn't react to it. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, that's it. Bye, goodbye. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Hopefully you can hear it because I didn't use my mic, but we'll see. But yeah, goodbye.